r/AskReddit, what is a phrase that only trashy people say? Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack. Asterisk said by everyone who has ever gotten knocked up by a meth addict. I don't care what the evidence says, that's your truth and this is mine. An old friend of mine 100%. Everyone has their truth. I never said that. Literally screenshots of her saying that. I'll add, that doesn't feel true when being presented with clear evidence. AM and alpha. Similarly lions not sheep. My tired brain read AM and alpaca. I got really confused for a second. This. If you have to tell people this, you're clearly not. I just tell it like it is. Nope. You're just obnoxious. Ever notice how people that say I speak my mind no matter what never have anything nice to say? Any person who would describe themselves as brutally honest. Only God can judge me, because they never like the outcome from actual judges. Only God can pass judgment on someone. My child molester uncle and the rest of my family who defends him. On dating apps, swipe at your own risk, you've been warned. You're 30, mental instability and trying to act like Harley Quinn isn't cute. My love language is sarcasm. Oh, so you're incapable of connection, growth, and safe vulnerability. Cool. I read that as you're 30, you're mentally unstable, and you're trying to act like Harley Quinn isn't cute. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Similarly, look what you made me do. The people who say that don't have a best side, they just have marginally less awful than usual side. This is my truth. Yikes. I always speak my mind no matter what, and I'm gonna be brutally honest here, you have a lovely home and a delightful family. Ever read 1984? Where they deliberately remove words from the dictionary so as to discourage thoughts of dissent. This is what I think of when I see this is my truth. Like the word opinion doesn't exist to these folks. Edit, what to when? Anyone whose Facebook education creds say the school of hard knocks is sure to be a classless piece of shit. And occasionally they graduate to the University of Life. My sister's old Facebook that she can't get into anymore says she went to Margaret Butthole Collegiate. It's usually people who haven't read a book since they were in the 3rd grade. I just assume those people are super uneducated and didn't finish high school. Or anyone who claims to have a credential in truth. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Usually said by a bitch. I say this when I'm about to do something suicidal in game but it's a joke. I'm a sick off dream always following me around. So you might say, oh who raised you then? Can confirm, as a bitch. I say this. Oh, I've usually heard that when they're about to do something daring instead of YOLO like a mama didn't raise a wuss. Does clapping, snapping, or using any other loud movement to override someone else talking count? Those are the same people who hit people and then start yelling don't touch me. If you snap your fingers at a staff member I will never forget that and hold that against you every time I feel the need to evaluate your moral character in my head. It's just a joke/prank. My stepfather taught me this at a very young age, it's what insecure people to do justify themselves. Belittle and pick on people in a social setting, normally their significant others, and when they reach the point they are tired of it. Well I was just joking, I don't know why you're mad. An old friend. You have no self-esteem. Also her, I'm allowed to say it? No I won't apologize. I have the right to say it. Now, it was just a joke. Ah, classic deflecting of accountability. It's almost like the drama is coming from someone, but who? XD. Anyone who brags by saying I'm an empathy so like yes, being empathetic is good and for some it can be amplified, like when we cry when hearing ABT another person's struggles or get angry on behalf of a friend. But I'm wary of anyone who boasts about having any qualities that just make you a decent human being. Every person that has ever claimed to be an empathy to me was one of the least empathic people on the planet. I have no filter. No, you just have no class. I have no sense of decorum and am either incapable of or unwilling to engage in rational debate. I could care less irregardless what you think right now at the moment. Holy Mother of God, what have you done? Further henceforth. Reminds me of when I used the term ad hoc at work. My boss turned around at the next meeting and told the client we wouldn't do something ad hocly. I just about melted into the ground. Mommy needs her wine. And amp, #X200B. No, mommy needs a divorce. Mommy juice. And GT, if you run into an asshole in the morning, you ran into an asshole. If you run into assholes all day, you're the asshole. Raylan Givens, justified. It's even cringier when they don't have kids and refer to their alcoholism as being different because they're wine drunk. Mommy wine culture, at least that's what I call it, is terrible and just promoting alcoholism. If your kid knows you need juice, you have a problem. No, mommy needs a. Realize. 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 When I see this, I want to stab that person with a rusty spoon. I remember when this was the shit in like 2010. Definitely a Facebook status or caption for a selfie. Fantasize. Fantasize. 12 ounces. Alternative facts. Catch me outside. Cash me aside, how about da? If you constantly smell shit, check your own shoes. Okay hater. Can't take a joke. If there's grass on the field, play ball. Second only to old enough to bleed, old enough to breed. OMG yuck. I didn't get your comment at first until I read the comment below about bleed/breed. That is super gross. Wait, you're telling me this doesn't refer to playing a riveting game of baseball/football/soccer with the boys? High value woman, or man. Reminds me of a post I saw recently where a mediocre dude who claims to be an alpha said that even though she's an attractive, super successful billionaire, Taylor Swift is a low value woman because she's had too many boyfriends and is running out of time to have kids. You don't turn your back on family. That's why reverse cowgirl is illegal in Alabama. Do you know who I am? My response to this is always blood doesn't mean family. Do you know who I am / do you know who my father/mother is? I've never heard someone with class refer to themselves as classy. They tend to use different words to describe themselves. On the other hand, I've heard loads of trailer park residents refer to themselves as such. If you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Go back to where you came from. Point blank. Period. I knew a woman who was quite fond of saying period. And it got on my nerves so bad. She was definitely trashy. People who leave their table messy at a restaurant or leave carts in parking spaces at stores. They pay people to do that. Or trash at their movie theater seats. You're really mature for your age. Once had a member of parliament demand 15-minute shoe repair while I was literally walking out the door, store totally packed up and lights out. She hit me with the "Do you know who I am?" She was a very famous politician at the time. In my most disinterested voice I said, "Yep, the store still closes at 5:30. Trust me, I'm a nice guy," said every non-nice guy ever in the dating scene. I'm a, insert astrology sign, so that's why I'm like that. It irritates me when people use that as an excuse for being a shitty person and / or refusing to do anything to improve obviously identified character defects. Not to be racist, but racist comment. I'm not like other girls. I know you weren't talking to me. Anyone who says this deserves what comes next. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.